More than 30 international students from Colorado losing their visas. The University of Colorado says 22 international students across its 4 campuses have had their visas revoked. Colorado State University says 10 students are impacted. In total, the Trump administration has revoked more than 1,000 student visas from students at 130 schools across 40 states. Many universities say they haven't gotten any explanation as to why. Federal officials have also not specified. But Secretary of State Marco Rubio has said that some behavior will not be tolerated, including participated in protests. It's part of a bigger push from the Trump administration to crack down on immigration. Now the Supreme Court will take up the case of birthright citizenship.
Earlier this year, President Trump signed an executive order effectively ending birthright citizenship. Colorado is part of a lawsuit looking to block that order.
Scripps News Group congressional correspondent Nate Reed is following this case for us this morning from Washington, D.C. And Nate, if you could just walk us through what's going to be happening next, please.
Yeah, good morning, Wanya and Nicole. And this is a very complicated case that has already been blocked by multiple lower courts. That is exactly why the Trump administration has stepped in and asked the Supreme Court to weigh in here and hear these oral arguments. What the Supreme Court is aiming to do is listen to oral arguments from the Trump administration, which takes issue with the fact that these lower courts have all issued nationwide injunctions, basically preventing the Trump administration's changes to birthright citizenship from going into effect. So what exactly are we talking about here? Well, for one, the 14th Amendment states that anyone born in this country is, by virtue, an American citizen if they're subject to the laws of the United States. So the Trump administration, when President Trump took office, issuing an executive order trying to roll that back for the children of people who are in this country illegally. So if you are here in this country without documentation, if you're not legally in the country, then you cannot receive birthright citizenship. Now, almost immediately, a judge blocked that order, calling it blatantly unconstitutional. Now the Supreme Court saying that they are going to weigh in next month on this. Now, we still do not know what type of decision they could release. They could make it quite narrow. They could just try and rule about the fact that 3 lower courts have blocked the Trump administration from putting that executive order into effect. Or they could make a much larger landmark ruling, which could potentially change birthright citizenship in this country as we know it. Right now, the Supreme Court has operated on precedent from an 1890s decision, which basically set birthright citizenship in place as it has been known for the last 100 years or so, where if you're born in this country, you're an American citizen. There are a couple exceptions to that, including the children of diplomats. But again, this has the potential to be a massive landmark case, which could change the fabric of this country.
Yeah, big change, obviously, this policy in effect for such a long time. Thank you, Nate Reed in Washington, for us.